Every good website needs a way for your customers, visitors to be able to contact you. And this is where contact forms come in within web projects and web design. So in this lesson, I want to introduce you to how to build out your own contact form from scratch. My name is Lawrence and I'm going to be your instructor for this course. I come to you with over 18 years of web development experience, and I really enjoy all the wonderful things that can be done online using web technologies. In this course, we're going to be touching on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, and PHP. Now I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm going to introduce all of these topics on a basic level, as well as I'm going to be providing all of the source code that we're going to be using to create the form. So what you see in front of you is our web form that we're going to be creating within the course. We're also going to be attaching Bootstrap. So this is a Bootstrap formatted form, so bringing in Bootstrap into this project as well. So I know that there's quite a lot of stuff here, and the reason that I'm including all of these different ways of creating web forms is that it's going to give us the ability to really isolate out the functionality that we want to produce within our web projects. So we saw here that whenever we're submitting content here, we're getting server messages that emails are not found, and this is done through PHP. So I'm going to show you how to add this into your project using PHP code in order to check the content that's being sent over. And also we're going to also show you how you can send an email using PHP in the backend. So the contents of the web form get submitted to the server picks it up and sends an email out to your designated email address. This is how the jQuery is going to also do a check to see if the contents, or if these inputs, if there's content within these inputs. So when we initially hit send, we see that jQuery does, before we can actually submit the form to the server, jQuery picks this up and checks to see if these input field values, if there's any contents within them, and if there isn't, then it sends us red message. So it toggles the display view of that paragraph just below there. So now we see that as we enter them in, they actually disappear. So those messages disappear until we submit and remove all of them. And this is going to be actually an HTML5 check as well. So this little pop-up here is going to check to see if we've got a properly formatted email address. And when everything is filled out properly within the form, we can actually submit it to the server. The server goes ahead and sends an email to our specified email address, telling us that we've got some content that just came in. So we got a little simple email like this, and of course you can customize this output of the email to be produced any way that you want it to be produced. So I'm going to show you how to build all of this out from scratch within this course and put it all together to produce a fully functional web contact form.